curiosity in Europe through Kazakhstan and in Russia. It started to use at the beginning of 21st century. It is very progressive and now innovated method that needs communication of teachers and their students at school and university sub computers.
Thank you. Let's do the questions.
So my first important question to you, can you tell me what is innovative methodology of teaching and learning when you use service learning? You mentioned here service learning. What is service learning method?
Service learning method. Service learning method is
Not method.
is an innovative approach to teaching and learning foreign language that combines language acquisition with community service.
That's okay. My next question. What is innovation?
Innovation.
I have two questions for this one.
Innovation. This this methodology aim
That's okay.
My question. What is the aim of service learning?
This methodology aim to provide students with authentic language practice and meaningful engagement in real life contents while contributing to the betterment of the community. In this section, we will discuss the methods.
So next we talk about the grammar and the same of your qualification paper. Geometric language nature of the most picturesque, powerful and expressive part of the vocabulary, and your scientific advisor is Dr. Philosophy as
Good morning, dear teachers and my colleagues. My name is Abdullah, and today I'm going to give a brief information about my theme. It's called Idiomatic Language, the most interesting and powerful and expressive part of vocabulary. So, nowadays English is words just not known, is words not really known, and there is a great importance to understand importance to understand up-to-date English, and as you know, English language is developing year by year, and English the main language of popular music, of advertising, of computers and computers, and also most scientific information in the world. In the world is expressed by English language, and so that international communication expands very fast and it's developing year by year. And also the English language becomes a means of international communication, and the people have to communicate with each other, and so that people should learn English, and it's very international language is a very more important in daily life, and also it's very important for them to understand foreigners. So foreigners is understood by them, In this case, English language comes to be one, but it's very serious problem. And also, idiomatic word comes to be a very powerful means of communication, but also we can be cause of its misunderstanding. And if it's not clearly understood by our speakers.
And the main question is, what is the practical value of your work?
Is a practical value is a consist of, in fact, the present work is available manual for specialists concerning teaching English and can be used in teaching guidance for students of the United States. And also the results of investigation are aimed at raising quality of translation and preventing mistakes in communication.
My question to you. And then here, you is invite and user as most features and express part of the country. Why do many idioms in our everyday language?
As I mentioned above, idioms are more important in our language, and also
What is the importance?
when we use idioms in our language, it's more very useful and very beautiful to others for changing our thoughts and our opinions.
What urged you to choose this topic?
So,
My question, what urged you? What encouraged you to choose this topic?
What was the reason?
there are so many reasons to choose our topic and to me, because there are so many informations about this topic, and it's very important in our language, mostly in English language, because when we can use idioms in everywhere, mostly when we go to some kind of other places or at work or when we communicate.
Okay, thank you then.
If you have other questions, please let proceed. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Abdullah Wasan, and the same of the dissertation is study of the English vocabulary system and the development process of cross-cultural competence. And your scientific advice is as you have explained.
Students, they write about the study of English vocabulary system as a development process of cross-cultural competence. First thing I would say that the importance of English has become essential in our society. It's recognized that English has transformed into a global language used as a second language by people in worldwide. Cross-cultural competence cross-cultural communication requires two types of competence, linguistic competence and the social cultural competence. However, in real life, students students have a lot of students have a lot of their women or self-understanding when they communicate with native speakers of English. Those becomes misunderstanding due to the lack of culture knowledge of the country. The structure of this research work consists of acknowledgement, abstract, solid introduction, theoretical and practical characteristics of this research work, two chapters, conclusion, bibliography, and appendix. The first chapter, in the introduction chapter, we set such points as the relevance of this topic, subject and object, objectives, research methods, which we use it in our study. And the first chapter discusses main conceptions such as cross-cultural competence and the cross-cultural competence as a developmental process. Cross-cultural competence includes cross-cultural competence is a developmental process, includes 6 points contribute. The first one is cultural distinctiveness, cultural complexity, cultural derivativeness, cultural competence, and the cultural proficiency. Thus, cultural competency develops over time and needs to be actively supported with this awareness. And so, developing cross-cultural competence is an ongoing process that requires lifelong learning. In the second chapter, we dedicated to the description of teaching, learning cultural loaded vocabulary in the English classroom. In the English classroom as a second language and the formation of cross-cultural competence of students. And the English lexicology subdivides learning according to the degree of assimilation. They are completely assimilated, part assimilated, non-assimilated, or organisms. The first one is completely assimilated, are held as English from foreign language, foreign word. For example, French word, sport, and idiomatic word, start. And the second one is partly assimilated foreigns. For example, nouns borrowed from Latin and the Greek word. It retains their plural form. For example, phenomena, etc. The third one is non-assimilated orals or verbalisms.
So, what is actually
the importance of learning English has become essential in our society. It's recognized that English has transformed into global language, used as a second language in our used as a second language by people in worldwide. So, cross-cultural competence means workers have the ability to understand and communicate with people.
For my first question, now the second. What is the information juncture and stress? purpose of your book?
The purpose of qualification work is systematic description, classification, and comparative analysis of foreign word stock that influence vocabulary system in English.
Any questions?
Our next with universal hukukları and the same of the dissertation paper, language expansion and the extension expression of thoughts, and your scientific advisor is Azima Dixon.
Good morning, dear commission members, dear tutors and students. I'm Rebecca, and now I'm going to talk about the theme of my qualification work. You can see language expansion and expression in expression of thoughts. Let's get started. This work consists of acknowledgement, introduction part, 2 chapters, and conclusion. And every chapter also has subgroups. Every subparts. And in the acknowledgement part, I expressed my gratitude to people who have great influence and contribution on the way this research work has been done. In the introduction part, one says the relevance of the topic, subject and object, novelty, the main goal, methods, which we use it in our studies, scientific basis and practical value of our research. Okay, in the first chapter, we pay more attention to the problems of speaking and other language artists, language settings, conversational skills, conversation activities in the classroom, and information that is of main importance in making speech more emotional, productive, and effective. Everybody knows speaking is important for the development of the other language arts. Thinking, reading, writing, and listening. Thinking is actually enhanced by one's mind to organize, conceptualize, clarify, and some instance simplify thoughts, feelings, and ideas as they are exposed to writings, and they are shared their thoughts, opinions orally. And also, oral language often supports writing. In writing, we need speaking and other language arts. Especially as students are exposed to writing's initial stages. Students at all grade levels need to engage in discussions about their individual pieces of writing. Finally, speaking is important to the development of listening because good speakers actually tend to be good listeners. And clarify, children need to engage in oral language activities in order to gather information, to share information, as well as to react to new experiences. Okay, conversation in the classroom. Next subpart. Conversation in the classroom. Conversation in the classroom play a vital role in the oral interpretation and conversation in the classroom Also, promoting students' engagement, critical thinking, and collaborative learning. They provide opportunities for students to express their thoughts, ask questions, share ideas, and develop their communication skills. Language expansion and expansion in the expression of thoughts. Have performed the
What is thoughts?
thoughts. Thoughts. Thoughts have performed
Thoughts.
thoughts. Thoughts have profound implications for effective communication, academic success, cognitive development, cultural competence, persuasive communication, and personal growth. And by actively seeking to enhance language skills, individuals can unlock new avenues for self-expression, intellectual growth.
That's the same question. What is intonation change transfers?
Intonation is a stress, speech, juncture of spoken language, and intonation can bring words to life with an element of excitement or to life with an atmosphere of that. Juncture is a punctuation between sounds, words, and phrase. Stress also referred as an accent is the emphasis one gives to sounds, words, and phrase. For example, I love hamburgers. These words are read 3 times, and there are 3 meanings. For example, if we
That's the second question. Can you explain us the definition of oral interpretation?
oral interpretation is the way in which poetry and prose are spoken or read aloud.
So, language expansion and extension makes those. What is communicative confidence itself? What is communicative confidence? Communicative confidence. So, the aim and purpose of the qualification work is to consider effective ways in formation of communicative confidence in the process of teaching, English teaching and learning. To identify and describe the features of oral speech, including the various types of activities in English. What is communicative confidence?
Communicative confidence is developing students' thoughts and help them to express their ideas and thoughts freely.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
Without any fear. Like this.
So our next graduate, Yusuf Shah Khan, and the same of his dissertation paper, Teachers and Issues of Confidence. And his scientific advisor is Doctor of Philosophy Bedrettin Kazanov.
Joint teachers and experience. Teachers and issues of confidence. English is now a global language connecting people around the world, and the way it's taught is changing with every passing day. Developments in technology are breaking down barriers and opening up new ideas and ways of teaching. Furthermore, the number of people who is interested in learning English is increasing in high rates. as it's spoken every one of the verse. Many changes in various spheres of life after the independence of the Republic of Uzbekistan and population as well as its educational system. Great attention is being paid to education, facilities, and health lifestyle of the young generation. The topic of the teacher and issues of competence is of utmost importance and relevance in the field of education. Competent teachers can play a critical role in shaping the learning experience and outcomes of students. A number of researchers such as Fraser Norris, Short, and Paham have proposed frameworks for the meanings of teaching knowledge. When one adapts Webster's model to the context of teaching, the following guidelines. The main factors contribute to the quality of teaching, such as the professional competence of the teacher, which includes subject matter knowledge, pedagogical content knowledge, knowledge of teaching, knowledge of learning, curricular knowledge, teaching experience, and certification status. The internal teaching context is a set of characteristics of the class taught by the teacher as a group. The internal context interacts with the teacher performance in determining the learning experience students have in their classroom. Such variables as the class size, the average ability, heterogeneity, the ethnic composition, and the sociometric profiles belong in this cell. Relationship between teachers' competence and pupil performance. The methodology of studying this topic, teachers and issues of competence, involves a systematic and comprehensive approach to understanding the various aspects related to the teaching competence and the challenges associated with it.
Please tell us about the novelty of the work.
The novelty of the work defines the near complete results of the investigation. The source information for this research work has been carefully studied and investigated before it was applied to the given investigations. The originality of this work is in its creative approach to the study and showing the changes in teaching competence.
Second one is, what about the practical significance?
Practical significance of the work consists in the fact that the present work is valuable and for specialists concerned with teaching English and can be used as a teaching guide for language teachers.
So our next graduate, Ashir Basaida, and the same of the dissertation regarding cultural elements in teaching English, and your scientific advice is to be similar and
So, good morning, teachers and students. I'm going to start my topic is about legal cultural elements in teaching English. So, I will start. The relevance of the topic is why is it a factor at a given stage. The legal cultural approach is of great importance in teaching English to students. The purpose of the study is to substantiate the relevant test series of exercises, of English language, lingual cultural competence in high school students. What is lingual cultural competence? Lingual cultural competence includes knowledge the main features of the social cultural development of the country of the language being studied, or the ability to carry out written communication in accordance with it. And the subject of the research is the methodology of the formation of the English-speaking competence in high school students. And the object of the research is the process of the formation of the English-speaking legal cultural competence in high school students. In the legal cultural component of the content of training and scientists, Rogov, including materials of different levels, including texts for reading and listening, which contain information about from geography, history, and social life. So, the main goal of teaching a foreign language in a general education school is to develop students' personality, who is able and willing to participate in intercultural communications and develop their intelligence.
So, my first important question to you, lingual cultural elements in teaching English, and what kind of elements you observed in what kind of elements you observed of lingual cultural teaching English? Now, let's look about in detail the elements of lingual culture. So your topic is lingual cultural elements in teaching English. What kind of elements you observed, you investigated? My next important question to you, what other scientists were that investigated this topic before?
For example, scientist Rogov includes materials of different levels. For example, text for reading and listening, and he analyzed this kind of element for language learners.
So our last graduate, Ahmed Dad, same of his dissertation paper, ways of developing grammatical competence of B1 level learners. And his scientific advisor is Dr. of Philosophy, Docency, as a business.
Good morning, teachers and students. My former work is way of developing competence, developing of grammatic competence, and competence is a solution of knowledge, skills, and abilities. When we mean knowledge, we have idea to do something. Skills and competence is ability to do this job well. Same concept in language learning. For example, there are 26 letters in English language. The grammar is difficult. Present continuous, present perfect, future perfect, and other rules. And how you can use these rules in your English speaking. English speaking is knowledge competence. It is linguistic, philological issue and essential physiological issue. For example, someone can read well and have a good grammar, but may have problems with public speaking. And when these skills are competent, a person is said to be competent. As for competence in teaching grammar, the main language competences are lexical competences, vocabulary, the ability pronounce correctly, and the next is grammatical competences. The ability to use the grammar of words word correctly when speaking or writing. We know a lot of scientists who works on grammatical competence in teaching foreign language. There are Hashim, Harman, and Lee Soo-Kim. In the first chapter of my work, you can see who says that in the theoretical part, who works on the problem on in the second chapter, the problem of applying these theories. In practice was considered, and in the second part of my work, we tested these issues in practice with high school students during the training period, and it showed its good results.
My question is to you. And what is the importance of teaching grammar activities? What is the importance of teaching grammar activities or using grammar activities in the classroom?
When we use activities for students, we can developing their grammatical competence.
Okay.
Size şık burası. Yaşamak üzere tekrar yolunda falan uçak alsa git tamam.
Şimdi sos kulak gösterip kulak vurur. Evet. Bir kaldı. Kalem gidiyor. Güzel var.
Çalmayı tutmak.